What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. Hope you guys are doing well out there on the other side of midnight. Doing well myself. Come across this particular situation right here. It appears that the Most High is trying to wash California away. You understand what I'm saying? They are being hit with massive floodings. The ocean, you know what I mean, is just bashing the coast big time. You understand? I know some of you may be wondering why I got this toilet stool up here in this picture. Don't worry, we'll get to that a little bit later. But meanwhile, in between time, let's check out this situation with this water right here.
You're watching CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown.
Hi there, I'm Jasmine Veal. Here are your top stories. Dangerous waves are just pounding the California coast, including right here in Southern California, sending people to the hospital. Take a look. Just incredible video as people are running as fast as they can away from that wave. I mean, things here took this dangerous turn very quickly this afternoon. This was right along Seaward Beach in Ventura. Yeah, again, this video showing that group of people racing to escape the massive wave, and it just swept up a bunch of debris and cars. And look at this, another view of that rogue wave right along Seaward Beach. And as you can see, that wave pushed a number of people right over. According to Ventura County Fire Department, 8 people were taken to the hospital, and our reporter there, Luz Delia, said lifeguards ran in and started pulling people out of the water. And look at this, a state park lifeguard there rescuing those Good Samaritans. This happened when that lifeguard was trying to reach a surfer near the pier. He was hit by a large wave. The lifeguard swam to safety and then was pulled out by those Good Samaritans. We are told the lifeguard was treated at the scene and is now back home recovering. Wow. Pulling him out there, just exhausted, and he is okay again at home recovering. But just to see that in all, 13 people were rescued from the ocean today. Wasn't just those water rescues today in Ventura. SkyCat was over the coastline where some streets were flooded. Ventura beaches are currently closed, and so is the Ventura Pier. County officials are urging people to stay away from the water for their own safety. So just how long will these dangerous conditions last? Let's go to Danny Riverdi with this next weather.
Oh,
wow, not messing around, Danny. Mother Nature.
I know, and it's incredible just to see, I mean, the power of the ocean and Mother Nature when you see that video. And we are not done with the high surf. We're going to continue to hold on to these high surf warnings and advisories over the next couple days. We have 2 more days. And this swell, another one's going to move in Friday into Saturday, and this is going to peak, and it could bring us even bigger waves. So you can see all along our coast, so Ventura Beaches, that's kind of been the big focal spot where we could see 20-foot sets. LA, Orange County, sets between 15 to 20 feet. So we're talking really strong, dangerous rip currents, and you saw it out there today. I want you to be incredibly careful if you're getting near the beach, the ocean, anything like that. On top of that, we have those coastal flood advisories in place, and you saw that storm surge over there in Ventura. I mean, it is wild, and this is partially because of this bad boy out here, this storm that's out brewing in the eastern Pacific. It is starting to mosey its way closer to the west coast, and this is not just going to bring us the big waves over the next couple days. This is also going to bring us the rain. So high surf continues. We have one more dry day, and then rain starts moving in this upcoming weekend. And that storm door, it opens wide open. It swings wide open, excuse me. And this is going to bring us a series of storms going into the next couple days. So as we wake up tomorrow in the Inland Empire, another cool start, upper 40s. We're dry. We're mostly cloudy tomorrow. We're back to the mid to upper 60s for many areas, and you can see that in Pasadena, mid 60s, 70s in Riverside. We've got those low to mid 60s right there near the beaches. So temperature slightly below normal. It's mild, but it kind of feels brisk out there. Let's talk about the timing of the rain as we go into the next couple days. So tomorrow morning you wake up to a blanket of clouds. We've got some of that patchy fog out there. Some of that's going to move apart. We'll get some sunshine kind of peering through the clouds at times. Okay, take a look at Friday evening. This is 11:45, and you can see that rain moving into Ventura County. Light rain showers through Thousand Oaks. So overnight, after midnight into early tomorrow morning, this is when we're going to see that more moderate rain moving through. This is 6:30 Saturday morning, and you can see those darker greens indicating that more moderate rain. That continues at about 8:30. Heavier rain moving into Orange County and the Inland Empire. And then it's going to become a little bit more showery in the afternoon. So on and off showers will start to dry out Saturday evening, and we'll start Sunday dry. Sunday is New Year's Eve. Here's the thing, we have another storm moving through, and this might make things wet New Year's Eve going into New Year's Day. I know this might mess up some plans. We're going to talk about the timing of that rain and what other storms are moving through next week. That's coming up at KCAL at 8.
So apparently California is going to be hit with water for a long time. You understand? And rightfully so, as far as I'm concerned. I wish it were just basically the lawmakers that was basically getting their asses flooded out and washed away, because these are some inconsiderate low-life pieces of shit. The lawmakers there in California. That's right. I'm saying that simply because, remember I told you we was going to discuss this toilet stool up here. You understand? Well, check this out. Look at what they want people to do. Check this out. Sound.
It's into.
Here we go. Check this out.
Well, tonight, the future of water may be changing in California. The state now signing off on a plan to turn more recycled rain from our toilets into drinking water.
CBS 13's Ashley Nafria is getting answers on the benefits and how soon we could see them.
Last year.
It really will be the highest quality water delivered in the state when it's done.
But many are split on the idea.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Because we're always usually in need of water. Why not tap into a different resource if it's available?
From wastewater to drinking water sounds a little gross.
The process is called direct potable reuse, turning wastewater we use around our homes to water we can drink. Increasing state supply in years we end up dry and not letting a drop go to waste.
We have rain now, but we're very likely to experience a dry period again. And wastewater is always a reliable source. Every community, even during a drought, generates wastewater.
The water would be treated to meet drinking water standards, but go through extra processes for pathogens and viruses more than once.
There's always going to be 3 different levels of treatment provided. So if one fails, there's still 2 remaining in its place as backups to make sure that nothing goes untreated.
State water officials say although it may start off small, it'll give a boost of 15% to each water agency that takes it on.
What we've learned in the last decade of droughts in California is that you can't rely on any one water source all the time. Some of them are wet some years, some are not, and that variability is only going to increase.
Although approved on the state level, it now has to get approved by you and your city before it happens.
Nobody's going to do this without first going through a public process, educating their public, getting their okay with it, and moving forward.
Well, California is now the second state to adopt direct potable reuse. Following Colorado, cities have to approve it within their water districts before it happens in your neighborhood.
Tuesday, California became the second state in the country after Colorado to approve regulations for recycling wastewater and bringing it through taps at homes, businesses, and schools. A common analogy has been from toilet to tap, but officials say direct potable reuse, as it's called, is not that simplistic.
We're getting a lot of headlines right now that imply that, basically wastewater will be served to the public and nothing is further from the truth.
Kirsten Struve with the Santa Clara Valley Water District says the decision made by the California Water Resources Control Board is historic.
This will be some of the cleanest water that will be out there.
Clean water that will be critical to our water supply. Though it's been a wet year in California, Struve says the next drought could be just around the corner. For more than a decade, experts have been looking to wastewater as a solution.
The item is adopted. The vote is unanimous.
The newly approved rules give agencies like Valley Water more flexibility for reusing wastewater for drinking water. State regulators say reusing it is nothing new.
Reality is that anyone out there on the Mississippi River, anyone out there on the Colorado River, anywhere out there taking drinking water downstream from a wastewater treatment plant discharge, which I promise you you're all doing, is already drinking toilet to tap.
Locally, the Silicon Valley Advanced Water Purification Center already purifies recycled water that's later used on things like landscapes and cooling towers. With the regulations in place, agencies like Valley Water can add technology to recycle wastewater faster, making it drinkable. The rules state that the technology has to treat the water for all pathogens and viruses.
The purification process uses smaller and smaller filters and other methods to remove biological and chemical contaminants that might be in the water. That some of these filters their holes are so small that only a water molecule can pass through. So it becomes really clean, almost like distilled water.
Officials are projecting the regulations to be effective starting April 1st. The regulations require that water agencies let customers know before they start recycling the wastewater. In the South Bay, Zach Fuentes, ABC 7 News.
Now that was Joaquim Esquivel, whatever his name is, you understand, talking about some drinking toilet to tap water. You understand what I'm saying? I can assure you, you're already doing that. But his funky ass ain't doing it. You understand? And couldn't nobody make him do it. You understand? See, these are the people what I'm talking about in control, call themselves running things. Don't give a damn about the people, the public. You see? And more than likely, they already have been doing this. I wouldn't doubt it not one bit. I wouldn't doubt it not one bit. You understand? For them to even introduce something so filthy. You understand? I feel for the people there in California. I can see now why a lot of people are talking about, folks migrating from California to other places. You see what I'm saying? Because, hey, it's a lot of foul things going on in California, and this is one of them. This is probably the reason why the Most High is turning things up when it comes down to flooding the place out. You understand? Because the filth there in California is starting at the top, if you understand what I'm saying, and it's all trickling downhill, and the people are paying for it, just like they did in what's that place? Flint, Michigan, when the water was filthy. You understand? They have been doing things like that. See, this is what it is when you get these people who think just because they're in some kind of what they call a higher position, calling shots, they can look down on you and treat you any kind of way. You see what I'm saying? Poison your food, poison your water, and poison the air, if you understand what I'm saying. And poisoning you. That's basically what it is, because that's what you partake of. You see, something needs to be done about this. And if there's any resident in California that is down with drinking damn shit water, you understand what I mean? Then guess what? You need to go down in the flood along with the shot callers, as far as I'm concerned, because that is sick. That's just sick altogether. We know for a fact that every drop of water that's been on this planet from the beginning of time up until now, it is the same water. But damn, why make it just so clear that, well, we want to give you toilet water? You understand what I mean? I mean, come on, man. This is criminal right here, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, I want to bring this up right here. I thought it was funny. It's hard to see right here though, but where I got this arrow at, this is the part in the first video where these guys ran out there and drugged this idiot, you know what I mean, to shore. You know what I'm saying? Because he was exhausted. He was water beaten. You know what I mean? I found that funny. But what I don't find funny is this damn toilet shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm saying, I would encourage the people there in California to fight this. Don't let these people give you fucking milkshake shit, you know what I mean, for water. And that's just all there is to it. I don't have to say what goes in the toilets. We all know. But what's really disgusting is they talking about purifying it to give it to you. Why don't you why don't you drink it? Why don't they drink is what I'm saying. That's all I got on this one, people. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular situation right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it in the comment section. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, people. Please remember to live your life as though we are being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.